Hello YouTube and welcome to yet again another video. Today we'd like to talk about the Game Awards and debate if the game that won it deserved it. Today is one of those videos in which we'll be straight up and give you our honest opinion, even if you all like the game, because yes, friends, we also have an opinion. But before continuing, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on a thing. Last week the long-awaited Game Awards gala was held, where the Game of the Year is announced. Some well-earned recognition for the video game that wins it, allowing it not only to be crowned officially as the best, but gives the company that wins the chance to release special Game of the Year editions just to cash in ever so more. Well, if you don't already know, this year's Game of the Year, as we predicted in the video we made, was none other than The Last of Us Part 2. Now, some of you are probably already screaming at the screen saying that we predicted Doom Eternal was going to win, and yes, you'd be right. But that was what our heart told us, and in our heads we all knew that The Last of Us Part 2 would win it for a simple reason. Because in this ceremony, what the fans think is totally irrelevant. They don't care. It is at the end of the day the journalists who decide. And everyone present at the ceremony gave a 10 to the Naughty Dog's game in their reviews, so you don't have to be Albert Einstein to know that it was going to walk home with the win on the night. We repeat that this video is merely an opinion video. We needed to do it because on the one hand, nobody denies that The Last of Us Part 2 is a great game, but it's not even close to being the best. And if the credibility of these awards was already in pieces, after this it's virtually going to be non-existent. If you have had the opportunity to watch the gala, it seems that the Game Awards was simply a love-in for Naughty Dog and their latest game, which has a score of 5.7 according to Metacritic users compared to 9.2 of Ghost of Tsushima or Doom Eternal's 8.3. But of course, journalists who vote then want to have access to games before anyone else and so on. So nothing new under the sun. A lot of you are probably already thinking that we're just being bitter, and the answer is not at all. We simply wanted to talk about an award that has already lost a lot of credibility for us. What is obvious is that The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that has polarized gamers the most this year because basically you love it or you hate it. And we made it clear which side we're on. The bar after the first part was very high, and the story for Part 2 leaves much to be desired. The new characters are not up to it. The plot was not fluid. At a certain point, we can buy that it wins Game of the Year for what the game and its main character represents in a politically correct time. But since it won another 6 awards and great games like Ghost of Tsushima only take a mediocre one or Doom Eternal don't get any, is something that rubs us the wrong way. It's surprising that it also took the award for Best Director after all the controversy of the crunch, leaks and others. It just points to the fact that Sony is a machine to create games of the year every year, and it seems that nobody can stop them. So, will it be different in 2021? Only time will tell. In a quick review of other games, and here are some things that stood out for us. Hades won the Best Indie Game, a great game that undoubtedly was our 2020 most underrated game, and we advise you to give it a go now. Half-Life Alyx won the Best Video Game for VR/AR devices, and we are very happy because this was one of the biggest mysteries to us that it was not even mentioned for Game of the Year, considering how great a game it was. And now, over to you. What do you think of the gala? Do you agree with The Last of Us Part 2 being Game of the Year? Who would you have given it to? So that's what we think, and now it's your turn. Don't be shy and tell us down below in the comments, and as always family, thank you so much for being here yet another day. That's all for today's video guys, so we'll catch you on the next one.